For today's video, we're taking some 1¼ PVC, some couplers, some caps. We're turning them into these, which are filler rod holders for my TIG welder. Eventually I will mount them to a cart, but for now they're just going to be free floating. So I already cut and prepped my lengths of PVC. We've got 2 foot here and 1 foot here. And then we've got the couplers, the caps, and well, basically it's really simple. You just prime and glue one end of these and both ends of these and pop a coupler on one end and a cap on the other of these and a cap on one end of these, and then you glue them all together and then they turn out like this. And we've got the cap, or the coupler, a cap, and then obviously no glue or primer, and then a cap on that end. So that way they slide together right there. Now I'm going to start, I will assemble one and then I will go through the others pretty quick. Now that I have everything prepped with the purple primer, we're going to take the glue and we're going to start with the cap because that has the most glue on it. So we are going to set this aside and this one aside. I like to start with these just because they're super easy. A little bit of glue on the inside of that and on the outside of this one here. You got to act somewhat fast. Twist and press. You hold for 5 seconds ish just to let it set. Pop it off. That wasn't the cleanest joint ever, but it's already stuck. Now we're going to do the exact same thing to the coupler. With the coupler, you kind of have to be a little careful with because you want it to slide on the other side so you can take the cap on and off, or take the lid on and off. So we're gonna just barely around the rim there, and then same with this, just barely any. Same thing, twist and press, hold it for a second. 4, 5. And you can see down inside of there, no glue on the other edge of that lip, which means this will slide on and off of the other pipe pretty easily. So that's the cap, the lid, I guess, for the holder. Now we will move on to the base, or the body of it. Now it's the exact same process. A little bit of glue in the cap. A little bit of glue on the base. Now that phone call's up, got same thing, not super clean, definitely sturdy. Then that slips right over the top. You've got filler rod holder. Super simple, super cheap. You can paint them, you can do whatever you want with them. all of our pieces glued up and put filler wire in them and pop them together. Okay, now that I've got all 6 made, I'm going to clean up some of this extra glue. I'm going to mask off where I don't want paint to be inside of here, and then I'm going to spray paint them. I'm just going to go black because it's easy, it's cheap. All painted up. I think I masked a little too far down. Doesn't bother me any. If it bothers you, you can measure or just put these on as masking tape. I just didn't think of that. But now we've got 6 filler holders. I'm gonna go with, I think I have 16th inch aluminum, 332 aluminum, 045 stainless, 16th stainless, 045 mild, and 16th mild. Those are kind of my most common, so that's what I have. You can do whatever you want, however many you want or need.